You mind your speed, god damn it! Okay, just a quick video, boys, to show you what's going on in Elite Dangerous. So here I am in Skyline High, finishing off mission. So all of this has pretty much remained the same. That's the ship I'm in. Lovely little Cobra Mark III that I've just picked up. This is all new. All of the exploited systems to do with the power play. I'll show you that in the map in a minute. One of the main new things about it is the missions, which are a lot better. It takes a little while to load up because they have these sort of rendered faces, so you can see who is doing what. It tells you what faction you're going to be doing the missions for, what the reputation is. You're able to do one out of the 5 missions available, as you can see. These ones, I don't have enough cargo space, or I don't have whatever. That's really good. Ooh, they're not very unfriendly. Oh, it's a Federation. Me. It's quite good. It tells you, it gives you a lot more information about the missions, and the missions themselves are a lot easier to find out in space. Now, I'm going to a place called Angie, or Angie, because I have to finish off some things. So, normal thing. The shipyard is all the same. There's a few more ships. I'm going to get one of these soon, because I'm going to turn it into a little mining ship, because I don't have a mining ship. I'm just going to strip it down and just turn it into a mining ship. Outfitting is the same. Cartographics is when you do your exploration data. Commodities, pretty much the same. A little bit more info on how, so that, because they've got 3 bars of supply there, you buy it at a very low price because they've got a lot of it, and obviously the galactic average is that. There's just a lot more information really on that type of thing. Now if we go back to the panels, this is all new. So the blue icons on that screen that you're looking at tell you, especially the blue one with the sort of ship landed, that tells you that you can land onto that planet. Anything to do with the new stuff is all sort of blue, if you like. That blue one is just telling me that's where I am. That's fine. Yeah, all of this is pretty much the same. The system map, they're all pretty similar. There's a lot of info. You've just got to get a lot of info. You just got to spend your time going through it. So all these blue things, that indicates the horizons stuff. So you can land on that planet. You can land on that one, but there's no actual bases. But these little lines indicate that there are actual bases there. And so if you click on here, click on one of these, it'll tell you what it does. Docking, really useful to know if it's got a black market, very useful. And a couple of bits of trade data. This is useful as well, to know what you can or cannot take in there if you're going to be a smuggler. Same thing on here. If you then zoom in, you can actually see where you can land. The pluses indicate the security level. If you're going in there, there's sort of missions you can do in your buggy. You can go in and disable data transfers, and there's all sorts of stuff you can do. But you can also just roam across the whole planet, which is wicked in the buggies. I won't be able to show you that at the minute because it'll take too long. Transactions, so this tells me what I've got going on. These bounties, pretty much, that one's so far away, ignore it. These 2 I don't care about. And this is one of the missions I'm doing. Gives you a lot more information. It tells you where you're going, so that's what we're going to go and do. And before I do that, just realised I've got too much cargo.
Do you have authorization?
So you're going to have to pick up one of those and one of those. So let's go. Let's have a look at what we've got in our cargo. So the 2 screens, that's your nav panel, and the other side is your sort of cargo panel. Gives you all the information about you. The engineers, you see that in the bottom corner, that's a whole new thing. It's almost like the high-end re-rolling in Division. That there's a lot of hoops you have to go through to get where those people are and do various different things. Modules, this is, if you're really into it, you sort of turn things on and off to save power. Fire groups, obviously, so if I push the right mouse button, the beam lasers will fire, left mouse button, cannons will fire. I'm an Englishman, so I obviously have tea in my hold. That's what you do. These other things I got from doing missions, but I need to get rid of some of them because I need 2 spaces. These materials are a new thing. You pick up these materials doing lots of different things, and this is used to sort of make your engineer upgrades. And the grade obviously tells you how good it is, etc., etc. That doesn't take up any hold space, which is cool. Data is the same thing. So you can pick all these things up by scanning ships, scanning beacons. Killing ships will drop these materials that you can scoop up. So even if you're an explorer or what, you don't have to just be just killing everybody to like progress in the game. You don't have to do that. Synthesis is all about going onto the planet and getting materials that you then turn into munitions. So I would need probably small caliber munitions for my multi-cannons. So if I have enough stuff on board the ship, if I've got the stuff, I don't have to go back and dock to reload. I can just make my own shit. So that's that. That's comms panel. That's my little vehicle, which is Wick. When I get down onto the surface, but let's have a look. There's nobody in my second seat. Billy no mates. So what we'll do is we'll open up. I wonder if it'll work if I'm talking galaxy map. No, is the answer. Is it working? Easy and galaxy map. Easy and got some. Galaxy map. Galactic map. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Oh my god, it's gone tits up. Right, I'll have to do it without that on, so don't worry about that. So let us just go to the galaxy map anyway. So this is the galactic powers I'll get to, but go to the galaxy map. We're going to Angie. Quickly go and do this. So whenever I get into this, I always straighten it up. You can just see the sort of horizontal bars. So we're going up there. Route's already plotted. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. The map is hugely important. It tells you, everything you need to know. Very importantly on that, at the bottom it says agriculture economy, so you know it's going to be producing water, grain, tea, and it's not going to have any technologies or industrial stuff, so that's the type of thing you want to take there. It's a federation state, which I'm hostile towards, and it's hugely important. And there's so much you can do with changing how you look at the map, and it's all wicked. Here's the power play map. Yay! So that is, all of those colours are all sort of spheres of influences from all of the sort of political system of what's going on. That's who I'm pledged to, because she looks fit. Yeah. And if you go back, so anyway, we've already, all these markers are on there telling you various different things. Obviously, that's where we are, and if you scroll out, it's such a tiny part of, that's even fucking miles back. Even if we resurface that and come back out, you're still nowhere. Fucking nowhere. I don't know if anybody's ever got like in here. Whoa, look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not very far away. But if you don't have a good PC, you are fucked. Where are we? Here we are. So this is our actual solar system, obviously. Sambito. Right, so we're going to Angie. Click on that. Get past all that stuff. You can put on trade routes. You can do all sorts of stuff with this. I've got my jump data going on the fastest route rather than the most economical route. because I've got a ship with a longer jump range, it will, if you put it on this one, it will just go the shortest jumps there, and it will give you a shitload of jumps. You don't want to do that. Yeah, you can put it on trade, I think. You can do all sorts of stuff here. The different types of economies are quite good, so if you're looking for a high-tech place, you can just click that on and then have a look around, and it will only show you that's obviously high-tech, as it says at the bottom. That's high-tech, and you need the high-tech ones to go and get your high-tech goods, and also they will typically have better ships and better ship modules in their starport. But let's just get on and get out of here. So we're going to Angie. Let's just make sure that we are... Oh yeah, just quickly I'll show you this. So this is the whole power play thing. There's a load more stuff you can do. Tells you who's in the lead. Obviously the Alliance, because the game is played predominantly by you know, bleeding heart liberals. He's number one. And then you've got the various different... Oh, he looks interesting. Who was? Yeah, he's the main Federation guy, and I think she's the main Emperor. But he was as well. It was him and him, Federation and thingy. That's her, and I think that is her daughter. Don't know. Anyway, you go in there and there's a load of stuff that you can do, and it's got all these ratings, and you can go to different systems and do loads of different stuff, and you do get a lot of tells you how to do it. You go to a system and you destroy these things, and then you go back to a controlled system, and then you drop all the stuff off, and you just get a load of you can get a load of money and reputation as well. Anyway, so let's get the hell out of here. What did I say? Angie. Right, so that's on the way. That's telling us plot route is the three little circles. That's just going to take us all the way, and the diamond such is saying that is the destination as well, which you can see when we get outside. So let's get out. Get to Angie without too much trouble. Oh shit. Use the speaker, my thing, and it does this.
Welcome to our station.
This is where I kill myself immediately going out of the station. Typically you shouldn't really do this, you should just go out normally. So that's where we're headed on the next jump. And as soon as the mass locked in the bottom right corner disappears, we can jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
I was just resetting my power down on the kit in the bottom right there. Systems, which is shields, engineering, which is your weapons. Obviously the map in the middle. One of the difficult things is getting used to so there's one other NPC ship.
Fuel skipping.
So if you target him, you'll see the scanner going in the bottom right, bottom left, sorry. So he is lawless. He might try and attack me, but he probably won't. He's got no reason to. Oh shit! I didn't get rid of that cargo, did I? Right. So let's do that now. Right. Let's just get rid of 2 of those. Done. So I've got 2 space, which is good. The fuel scoop's going. Filling up my fuel in the bottom right. Got to keep an eye on your heat gauge when you're doing that. Now this is said I've got run my scanner. So you see the discovery scanner's running. It'll tell me what I can see or what I can't. Discovered 3 objects. Now this thing in front of me says unexplored. If I push target, I'll start targeting it because it's so close. The scanner in the bottom left will scan it, And this is building up my exploration data, which you sell in stations in the Universal Cartographics area. And the more you get, so then I'm going to go here, and well, these ones are so far away. 292 light seconds away is fucking miles, and that's really far. So I'm not going to bother doing the rest of them. But if you go into the system map, you can see that somebody else would have. And if you're the first person to do it, it tells you first discovered by Koneka-chan. There you go. This one might be by somebody else because they're miles away. Yep. You can't do those. So there you go. You can land on that, but there's nothing there. But you can still land. You can't really see that, but you can still land on that planet. Right. So we're just sitting here for no reason whatsoever. Let's get back on track. So Sinetti, I'm going to lock that and engage hyperdrive.
Frameshift drive charging.
Look at the little scanner where the dot is. Aim for it. If it's bold, it's in front of you. You see the temperature's going up now. Shit. 91%. It's because we were so close to the start,
3,
and then started to sort of
1,
get into
engage.
sort of light speed. Too close to it, which gets you closer.
Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah, it's not really critical. So I always sort of, whenever I get to a new place, I stop.
Fuel scooping.
As you can see, when the speedo but just on the map at the bottom right there, it's now 30 kilometers per second, which in space is nothing, because you know this thing is 2.97 light seconds away. So going at 30 kilometers per second is literally as if you're not moving anywhere. So you can sit at this point stopped, and you're not going to get any more heat, etc., etc. Where are we going? Let's have a look at this. So these unidentified signals are what you're interested in. It's too close to me now. You can see it's only 50 kilometers away, and because I'm going 30 kilometers a second, I'm not going to really be able to get close to it. So I'll let it go away. You see it, its distance is bottom left. It's getting further away. I need to have a look at it to scan it to see what it's like. So get in front, see what it is. Weapons fire, threat 2. So fuck it, let's go and have a look at it. Oh, there's a load of ships. Shit. Let's see what this guy's like. He's competent. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Without me shit turned on, so I can sort of do things
3, 2,
talking to the
1,
using voice attachment. I'm not going to go and fight for things.
Fuel
So there we go. I just
Fuel
went,
scoop
had a look at what they were, and fucked off
disengaged.
because I'm a big scaredy cat. So now let's just go where we're going. It's already got it locked. Let's get it lined up, and let's get going to our destination.
Frameshift drive charging.
So the scanner at the bottom, you can use page up, page down to change the. I always keep it as far open as possible.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
At some point they're going to introduce witch space, and you'll go through a jump, and then you won't actually get to your destination. You'll just be in like a blank space, and there'll be Thargoids attacking you. So let's just have a look at where we are. Do we know what this place is? Oh, we're here. Right. Are we? No. Where are we? We're in ICZ FBX C114. Wonderful. Is there anything else? There's nothing here. So we'll go straight to Angie.
Frameshift drive
So
charging.
Mouse and keyboard I still think is the best control option. You can play it with PlayStation Pad
4,
or
3, 2,
Xbox.
1, engage.
Right, we'll try to get into a fight, but I've got a lot of cargo. I'm don't really. Right, we're here. Now, what we need to do is go to the nav beacon, which is just there, not far away. So the key is keeping an eye on your speed and being aware of gravitational forces on your ship and your speed, because if you're too close to certain bodies, it alters the way you can accelerate and decelerate in sort of light speedy kind of super cruise travel. So you've just got to be very careful. What we're looking for is try and get the speed and the distance in those blue bars. So the speed's all right now. So let's just wait until we get to there and then we can drop. So when it's a safe distance, you can drop in. I need to scan this. But I don't need to be going that quick. See, I'm right past it. I'm not even in super cruise. So what we're actually looking for are so target. Oh fuck, it's not. Got to be careful here, because if somebody gets the fucking hump about me scanning them, it could all go tits up. But you now get bonuses for scanning people. And it tells you if they're clean or if they're, you know, that he's in a company of 3, etc., etc. So the nav beacon was here. How close do you need to be to scan that thing? Oh, Noel's deployed hard points. Oh, someone's attacking someone. Hey, look, wait, there's a battle going on. We'll join in a sec, see if we can. Who's shooting who? Oh, it's a federal agent. Oh, yeah, fuck these, I don't like these. That's going to be an enemy to me. Yeah. Yeah, he's an arsehole. So where's that federal cunt on there? Really? What's that one? Right, so I think we just get in there, have a little ding dong. Get up there. So the red X is telling us that we're just too far away to do it.
Target shields offline.
So he's being attacked by some other people because he really shouldn't be in our space. So we're going to get in there. Give him a fucking hiding. Oh, not that close. Fuck's sake. He might start shooting me, but he's probably focused. Hey, right there. Get in there. Now he's gone red. Kiss it, bitches.
Under attack.
Now he's attacking me. Alright. What's going on? But he's also being attacked by frickin' everybody. He is an expert though. I'm just going to try and get him down, ready so I can do one last burst. Now, the best maneuverability you have in your ship is when you're in this blue zone. There we go, 72. Love that. Now, you see all that white shit that's appeared? That's all the stuff he's dropped. So if we go to contacts, you can see what he's dropped. All this stuff. And I'm going to go and fucking yoink a lot of it. So, should we get the cargo scoop open? Get rid of the
Cargo
guns.
scoop deployed.
Let's just get these bits. No, don't want that. That's the nav beacon. So that was good. That's quite a big bounty for that. I wasn't expecting that. That's right. Let's put the shields back up. So. Right, what am I looking at? Oh fuck! Somebody else is having a go. Another one. Who's shooting that? Why are they shooting that?
Target cargo dropped.
Ooh, he's dropping cargo as well. Fuck it, let's get in. Ah, I lost it.
Target shields
He's
online.
dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Target shields offline.
He's gone.
Target destroyed.
These boys are kicking ass. So now, right, let's pick this shit up. We've got the cargo scoop out. Let's get rid of these. Where is this shit? Don't want to be hanging around and peeps suddenly just start attacking you. Keep your wits about you. All right, so there's the things. You can see it lined up in the thing. Around about 30, you can pick it up as, but just keep it in the middle. There you go. Look, new materials. So this is what I was talking about. Those materials for the engineers. That's why I wanted to pick that one up, because I knew I hadn't seen that one. So let's get this one. Worn shield emitters. So that'll obviously just be to do with trying to improve the shield. Let's get this one. Focus crystals. I swear there were focus crystals in Eve. Just got new weapons. Look at that. It's fucking brilliant. Oh, there's some. Is that green people? What the green people are. I like them though. That's right. So I think it's this one. So the white things are non-ships, like beacons and frameworks. So if I had a scanner, I could scan that and find out where they went and then go after them. It's the only way of knowing which way somebody's jumped. Right, we picked all that up. Get rid of the scoop. Put the engines back on. Go back into Super Cruise, get the hell out of there. Now, I'm still supposed to be looking for these
3, 2, 1.
signal sources.
Engage.
So let's just see if we can't find one somewhere. Let's head for something, just because it makes sense. Let's go for cardboard. So now we're just looking for signal sources, and it tells you in the top right when you see a new signal source. And then, what are these green ships? That's weird. I don't know what they are. Why are they green? Oh, I think it's because I'm now... Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm now... In fact, there's no idea. Maybe it's because I'm green with this... this faction. Am I? Cordial. Angie Focus. I am cordial. Look at that. Well, I never. Look at these green dudes. I like green dudes. Fucking hell, the boys are on. Come and give me a hand. Right, I'm all over the shop. Let's find, see if we can at least find bloody... If we can't, I'm just going to dock anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Fucking green ships. It's wick. Too quick. So, I'm going to shoot past this. So, best thing to do is go down. It'll slow you down a bit more and then come back up. So you sort of do a little V shape and you won't shoot right past it, and you can then, you've slowed down and you can get yourself where you want to be. Which is, where the fuck are any unidentified sources? There's one. So, let's see what this says. Degraded emissions, threat level 0. We're going to drop in, see what it is. And it'll just be a load of shit that I'm going to... There's a load of stuff here. Let's just check what it is. That's what we want, because that gives you... It's scanning it, you see, and what it'll do is it'll say a message appears, and then probably some people will turn up and try and kill me.
Incoming message.
There you go. So if we look at the top, that's just saying, there you go. That's just one of the materials that you pick up, sort of thing. I'm pretty certain that somebody's going to come in here and try and attack us. Let's try and get these while we're here. It's just like a space age yoink up. It's wick. Try not to hit the debris. Scoop on, as you can see in the bottom left there. About 37. You know if you're going too quick because the blue lines will go red and it's zoink. Right, so we've got that one. Let's get that. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that. We'll have the lot. Now these signals are what I'm looking for, but you know when you found the one you want for the mission because it actually says mission signal updated or something. It says, and it's in blue. Hopefully, before this video turns into an episode of Game of Thrones. That wasn't your smartest move. Is there somebody here? Right, this is the last one. Too quick. 2. Linkage. Brilliant. Let's give it away. It's on.
Cargo scoop
Super cruise.
retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
That was a great drop and yoink.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So, we're still going to go to Cannon Port. It's behind us now. If we see another... ooh. Where's my engine noise gone? Strange. Oh, right, there's another one. See what that is. Weapons fire. Threat 2. Could probably take that. It tells you what it is there. I'm not gonna. I'm actually, since the music's fucking fucked up, I'm just gonna go to Calm Port. And lock. And lock dock. So I still have to do these things. Hey, it's green. That is fucking awesome. These ones, the docking part is... What the fuck is that? Oh no, it's all over the shop. Right, so let's target him. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
Now he's saying Bay 1, which is... Where the fuck is it? Who knows? I can't fucking see it. Get rid of here. This. Look at that. Like a fucking goddamn prode. Oh yeah, landing gear. Fuck. Shit.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Yes, I know, because I haven't put it down. Because it's fat and about.
Landing gear deployed.
There we are. Better.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Welcome to Calm Port. Let's refuel. What's going on? What's going on? Then you're in the missions board, see what's happening. Can I make any money out of selling these bits that I've got? T. That is such a profit. That's a wicked profit. Look at that. I'll tell you what the profit will be. Fucking beastly profit. I thought I was going to make 150 on each one. Selling the tea like a fucking dune. Right. I don't even want these. Can we get to these radiation battles? Cool. Now I wonder what they're supplying. So they're a mining colony, obviously, because they are supplying some metals. They're supplying some of these. Let's see if you can sell that. Get some of them. Average, it's up on the average. Yeah, these are all up on the average, so you don't want to buy these. That's low. I can make 100 on each one. Yeah, some textiles. Stabilizers. Nothing really you want to buy here. Go straight to the contacts. Got the bounty for that dude we killed. Cool. No bonds. Now, if we were doing any of that power play stuff, it would show up here. You could do what you're doing. I don't think we can sell anything. Oh yeah, you can. So these two were those two little single planet ones. It tells you what you did. Then you just sell that. Puts up your ratings. So yeah, missions. Let's just see if there is. I still need to get these missions done by some point today, but I'm having trouble locating these rebel transmissions or whatever it is. Yeah, so that's because we're now up here in Cordial. It gives us some better things to do. Yeah, the mission rank is a scout. Find the mission trade data, 2 of them, and it's worth 120 grand. So that's, you know, the missions start getting better and better. Don't like the fact that these Federation dudes are on here. Interesting. Anyway, so there we are. If I go back here and look at I've got all day to do it, but find the missing trade data. I mean, that's only worth 5 grand. I don't even really know why I'm faffing about with it. In fact, I might get rid of that one. But this one is 68, and it's the same thing. And I can't fucking find them. But I will. Cool. There you go. Slats, bitches.